Real journalism starts with the fact that you have to actually be there on foot, which I'm going to be doing in this video right now. Butchering our last video, I spent less time actually on foot and more time on Zillow. So I actually gotta actually live and realize that like gotta be here, right? Gotta see the Yankee buses personally. Ugh, 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 ugh. In theory, the walkability of North Bethesda is actually pretty easy. So you don't actually need a car. You don't need to lease a new used car or to get a new car at the dealerships right, like that one right there. But at the same time, you still need to get the doctor's visits. You got to get your actual like checkups at the hospitals every 6 months if you really have that. And you got to like go to your dentist and your physicians, right? So maybe you'll actually need a car at some point. But for now, you actually just can walk. But as I walk towards my gym, we're actually going to realize that besides that, you're really just gonna have to be bare bones. You're only gonna be able to go to work if you can walk there even, and you're gonna go to the gym. And those are really your two options: work and gym. If you don't have a car, otherwise you're gonna have to be in the buses and you're gonna have to get night outs and stuff like that. You can't do it, but oh, it's fun. So as I just got back from the gym, we're encountering an issue that there's actually 101 So although that bus ride was awkward, we've gone through Zillow listings and North Bethesda is actually pretty expensive. It's actually really not just a new word term because Rockville wanted to be like Bethesda. No, it's literally like Bethesda. Like when people are always saying, "Oh wow, North Bethesda isn't like the new Bethesda," right? To like make the index of Bethesda more directed towards Rockville. They're not lying. This is not cheap. This is $2,000 apartments for one bedroom. The most cheapest I could find here is like 1,600, but even then, like you still have to pay for parking. Then that's like $1,400 here, and then there's actually 1,600 here, 1,600 here, 2,100, 2,200, 3,200, 2,700. There's a lot of big apartment buildings here, and what I'm saying is there actually is not a cheap part of North Bethesda. North Bethesda is expensive, just like Bethesda. So we're gonna look for the houses and apartments that are easier to buy. But honestly, when people are always saying that like North Bethesda is so cheap, it's so like not Bethesda, not know what they're talking about. And viewing the argument about condos in Rockville being actually like 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 compared to Bethesda, which is like a million each house, we've actually realized that a condo isn't a multi-generational place. We know that, right? Like these condos that are $1 million, they're 3 bedrooms, right? But the ones that are affordable, that are like $500,000, they're on sale for 500,000. But they also have like 14 saves, 500 views in the past 3 hours. So these houses are not only being supervised by a lot of people, they're actually houses that will be like the only option if you want generational housing, right? So if you're a commuter who's only going to work, yeah, just rent an apartment. But if you're a commuter who's actually like looking for a place to actually live and actually have multi generations, like his grandma in the same spot, him and his wife in the same spot, his kids in the same spot. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna fit here. Like it's still gonna be a really deep setup where there's like two people in each room. You have to like share rooms and stuff like that. Like it's not gonna work. Someone's gonna have to sleep on the couch in the doghouse. So we're gonna be looking into the actual knowledgeable parts about this. So I'm not ranting. But yeah, see here, 250,000, 250 views, 13 saves, $200,000 condo.